My shit. So nigga, be the superpower of your mind. What up? What's going on with you? What up? What up? Andrew, hi. What else going on with you, Andrew? What else going on with y'all? I'm good, thanks. Happy to join you. I want to say thanks. For sure. Hey, Andrew, what you been working on? Yeah, real talk though. Ain't nothing separate from you. It's all you. You just gotta start controlling it. It's really easy for real. Once you like just focus on your life, focus on whatever you want. That's really all you gotta do. Like for anything. What everybody got going on today though. Respectable. What else was going on with you? Your I ain't read this shit. Just working on realizing I'm whole and have everything within me to let it 30 reflect. Your videos have helped things land. I'm previously I struggled to grasp. Yeah, everything all internal, man. everything. Just control your mind, control the flesh. Get out, get a connection with your spirit, and you good. That's all you got to do. It's really easy though. Like I ain't even talking about like manifestation itself. I'm talking about just everything, like life period, like getting peace. You know what I'm saying? Growing spiritually, everything, mastering the mind to the point you ain't got no negative thoughts. Like you control your mind. It's not controlling you. Your emotions, your feelings. Like you control all that. How are you doing? Are you well? Thank you for blessing us all. Yeah, I'm doing great. I ain't got nothing to complain about if I wanted to. My life perfect. Because I made it perfect internally. So there's really, bro, I'm telling you, like, once you get that internal peace, you go back to nothingness. You good. Like, ain't nothing gonna bother you. Ain't nothing gonna affect you. Like, you just gonna be blissful. You can coast through life, chilling. You got the life you want. You set up the life you want for yourself, and then it just keep unwrap. I'm trying to say, I don't know, but it just keeps on. Damn, what the fuck I'm trying to say? It's not on revealing. I don't know, but unfolding. I don't know, but yeah, your life just keep getting better, unfolding. Everything you want, boom, 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 and shit. You just keep living in that. Just focus on that. Keep living in that. You know what I'm saying? Because bro, any problem you got in life, when things bother me, I start to remember I'm the one observing it all, and I'm good. Yeah, man. That's why I be saying everything fake. Like everything fake. Can't nothing bother you. You bothering yourself. All that shit fake, man. Because at the very moment you decide this can't bother me, it'll never bother you again. That's why you gotta just like learn to control this human body, master your internal self, and can't nothing outside your internal self affect your internal self. That's why I be saying I'm good. 'Cause ain't shit that can affect me or bother me. Just focus. Exactly, you can everything power your attention. Yeah, real talk. Tom, supercar. Thanks. What else going on with you, Tom? I'm tuned in. For sure. Appreciate you coming through. But yeah, man. The way you really start to control, like it don't matter how much spiritual work, internal work you do, whatever. You will never be able to control the human flesh. You will never be able to control your mind until you go against pleasure. Until you can do things like dry fasting. You can go days without eating or drinking. You know what I'm saying? You can go on semen retention. You can go months without sexual release. Like not even on no because you're fighting the urge. Like I'm at the point I don't get no urge. I don't get, what people call, I don't get lustful thoughts. I don't You know, when I'm dry fasting, I don't seek food. My stomach don't hurt. I don't get hungry. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you just going against pleasure. You really mastering your human body. And it's real easy. It's so easy. Like the video I just dropped, I dry fasted for 2 days. Today ain't eating nothing but an apple. I ate one apple out the whole day. You know what I'm saying? There's people in the world that got it probably ate like 3 times already. Because people's stomach hurt. When you don't eat, that I guess people call it pain. They stomach hurt. I'm hungry. That's not even hunger, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's not hunger. That's not hunger, bro. I don't know who started that shit. Told everybody that mean you hungry. That's not what that shit mean. You can never be hungry until you. I think you can't never get hungry truly until you skinny as fuck. Because if you got fat on you, you're not going hungry. Your body's gonna eat that shit before you starve. And it's gonna eat all the fat and all the bad cells and all the toxins. You know what I'm saying? And you can start detoxing. And your body gonna clean itself out. It's all mental though. Everything is mental, literally. Andrew with a 10, don't know. Appreciate the work you do. For sure, appreciate that. For sure, for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going. Ain't no stopping. How do you go 10 years celibate? You gotta focus. That shit easy. You gotta get away from whatever making you not be able to go celibate. You know what I'm saying? See, when you break shit down to the nearest compound, like I do, it's not hard. Nothing in this world is hard. You just gotta stop looking at it from stop questioning things and start putting shit together. You know what I'm saying? Spend less time asking questions and put shit together. Like, and I'm speaking from experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, boom, okay. You said, how do you go 10 years celibate? I don't know your reason for wanting to go that long, but celibate period. Look at why you can't go celibate now, and every reason why you can't go celibate now, pull it away. See what I'm saying? Whatever your reasoning is for relapse and why you can't go celibate, just stop doing those things. Get away from those things. That's really all it is. That's with anything. Like you just tell yourself, shit, I'm celibate, man. Not like literally tell yourself, like what I'm saying, like just tell yourself, okay, I'm going celibate, and that's what it's gonna be, and that's what it is, and then that's what you do. You know what I'm saying? You just keep going, and you stay focused. Real talk. How do you access records? I don't even know what that shit is. I think I know what you're talking about, but I ain't never did none of that. I don't even know what that joint say. But yeah, man, life is peaceful. Life is a beautiful place. We in hell and we in heaven. Well, depending on who you are, depending on what you living in. People like to complain about what's going on externally, what's going on with the world, the news, the government, over here, over there. You know what I'm saying? They say it's where all data exists. What data? Like spiritual or some life shit. A big thing on my journey was start identifying with the mind. Yeah, you got to start identifying with the mind until you are actually your mind. Because at first, you program that shit. You're not your mind. Your mind is a bunch of things you seen, heard, smelled. You know what I'm saying? Shit, the world programmed into you, fear, all that bullshit. You get back to your roots, your natural spiritual self. You know what I'm saying? Reprogram your subconscious, make your mind your actual mind, and not just random thoughts. See, that's the whole problem, bro. Like you just said, that's everybody's biggest problem. They identify with the mind because they think because it's going on inside their head internally, they think it's their mind, but it's not really your shit. And until you realize it's not even your mind, what is your mind, but it's not them, not your thoughts. It's other people's thoughts in your head. It's this worldly thoughts in your head. You know what I'm saying? Whatever going on in there, you gonna be fucked up. Thank you, man. I wouldn't have understood how reality works if I hadn't watched your videos. For sure. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Like all timelines, all information of souls, etc. Oh nah. I just be doing me, man. I just be in my own world, growing, receiving the wisdom, divine wisdom, more spiritual knowledge, information. Cause you're not gonna learn nothing if you don't go inside yourself internally. So you really don't gotta look nowhere else but there for anything. Never look outside yourself for information. Real talk. It takes works and catching the thoughts when they pop up and switch it. Whenever you try and step out your comfort zone, the mind try to keep you safe. So you're false info. Yeah. And really, man, you just gotta see this. It's like whatever thoughts you got that's bad for whatever it is for anybody, you gotta stop identifying with it. But you also have to switch your environment. Like you gotta switch your environment, man. And let's say you always got negative thoughts. Let's say you live in the hood. You grew up in a bad, poor environment. Everybody around you negative, whatever. Uh, yeah, it is real bad on your mental, bad on your spirit. If you switch environments and you still allowing those things to affect you, if you allow anything to affect you that's not currently in your life, you are the problem. You got to fix that shit. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got nobody around you, you alone, and you going through shit, that's all on you. You gotta fit. You gotta change it because now you what you do when you listen to them thoughts, you allowing something that's not even real to affect you like it's really happening right now. So if you're thinking about something in the past, you keep reliving it. So you can keep reliving that pain. You reliving that pain over and over again. Like that shit going on right now, and it's not even really happening. You just doing it to yourself. So instead of doing that, just think about what you want in life. Just focus on, see, when I say focus on your life, focus on yourself, focus on your goals, it's not even on no cliche shit. It's on some shit like if your mind is consumed and overwhelmed with your goals, it ain't no time for bullshit to enter your brain. And also, you mix that up with growing spiritually, doing inner work, meditation, etc., etc. Eventually, you can get over the bullshit and you can start to blossom and flourish and become a whole new being. You know what I'm saying? How vibrational and lighted being. And, before you know it, it ain't gonna fit you no more. Yeah, real talk, Andrew. That's people problem. They scared. People just want to stick to what they know, even though what they're in their comfort zone. Even though their comfort zone, that's why you going through what you going through. You know what I'm saying? People be scared to make changes. People be scared to move to another environment. People be scared to leave out of toxic relationships because this is what they know. This is what they comfortable with. That's what they identify with. But if the life you identifying with is bringing you stress and turmoil and pain and negativity and negative dollar signs in your bank account and no spiritual connection, that means you have to change it. But you know, people, that thing, people lazy physically, but most importantly, people lazy spiritually. People are scared of putting that and start internal work to make that change for their life. They scared to work hard. They lazy. They don't want to work hard. People just too cool with acceptance. You know what I'm saying? Accepting their life the way it is, but complaining about the way their life is. Even more so these days, people lazy. Yeah. How do you know if you over invested into a woman? You should never invest in a woman, period. She should invest in you, and you invest in your life. You don't supposed to invest in a woman. You invest in your life, and you invest in God. That's it. She invest in you, and you just get her what she earned, whatever she deserved. You know what I'm saying? What your name say? Moxie. What else was going on? Came across you a while. Came across you a while. Your videos help a lot. Thank you lots for sure. What you working on right now currently? What something I said that resonate with you, that stick with you? Nah, that's what's up though. Y'all actually, you know what I'm saying? It's actually helpful. But yeah, as long as you put in that work, that internal work, everything will be straight. I'm trying to figure out where the hell everybody at. But I did start this shit up on a Friday. Motherfuckers probably out living life and shit. A lot of people don't come to bed alone to do it. Do the work needed. Solitude is a beautiful thing. That's the most beautiful thing. We were made to be alone. You born alone. You die alone. So you live alone. Even when you around people, you still alone. People try. I don't know, bro. People be trolling, man. I don't know what's going on, man. These motherfuckers brainwashed, man. Ignoring reality, realizing fear is not real, and to keep assuming you have a way with words. Actually, watch your videos completely. You know what I'm saying? You saying you know what I'm saying? I feel like you mocking me. I be saying that shit in my videos. People always tell me I be saying it. You trolling me, or you actually just be saying that junk? But you said no reality. Yeah, you do gotta know that shit. That shit fake. Realizing fear is not real. It ain't. Keep assuming. That's real shit. Hey man, that's facts right there. You can put that shit on a t-shirt or down quote, a picture on your wall. Man, that sentence right there alone can change your life. And knowing reality, realizing fear is not real. Keep assuming. You know what I'm saying? No troll, LOL. I just recognize you for that phrase. And it's cool. Oh yeah. That's how I grew up, just saying that type of shit. But yeah, you say you watch my videos completely. That's what's up though. Got a band watcher. I got a few band watchers. Andrew, if you think about it and you stay around the crowds and the bullshit, you wouldn't get the inner work done that's needed. So welcome solitude. Yeah, man. People be, man. Like I said though, people just scared to be alone. You know, they confuse it. They get alone and get bored and they wanna, you know, indulge in things with humans. But anytime, bro, I always separated myself. And that's what you need to do when your life is going bad. You need to separate. Cause you gotta figure out, okay, is it me? Or is it the motherfuckers I got around me? You know what I'm saying? And most of the time it's gonna be you and them. It's gonna be your thoughts, it's gonna be your environment, and it's gonna be the company you keep. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's just what it is, man. So you gotta separate. Like, man, I done did it all, bro. I done cut everybody off. I done moved to a whole another city. Man, I done mastered my mind. I done master, you know, human mastery, master my body, self-control. Like everything I talk about on my YouTube is what I'm living in real life. You know what I'm saying? If y'all was to meet me in real life in person, y'all like, damn, this is real. That's really him. Like, ain't no act. I come on here speaking my life. That's all I do. You know what I'm saying? Speak what I live. So everything I say on the videos is things that I have done and do every day. Same, I move towns, and when I go back to see family, all my old friends are doing the same shit from 20 years ago. Yeah, the key word is to observe. Yeah, Andrew, man, that's just how it is, though. You know, and that's why, like I say, you gotta cut people off. Not even on no negative shit. It ain't gotta be no beef, no weird energy. It's just the fact that you align with the old version of me, and I outgrew that old version of me, which means I outgrew you, which means you don't align with this new version of me. And that's all it comes down to be honest. Just that key word is to observe. Yeah. Just watch. You just look, you just observer of life. You the consciousness. That's what I'm saying. You are the consciousness. You nothing else. You the consciousness. You looking at life happen. It's not life is not happening to you. You know what I'm saying? And once you accept that, like I said, start associating with the body. You know, this name they gave you in this world, this programming ass name, all this shit, as long as you associate with it and the problems that come with being inside that body, you're gonna always go through shit until you realize, okay, I'm not the body. I'm not associated with nothing in this body. That I'm not associated with nothing that has to do with the body. No relationships, no bills, no thoughts, none of that shit. And you gonna get your real freedom. It's so crazy how people don't even know what peace is. Some people ain't gonna never get peace. Motherfuckers be 40, 50, 60, 30, whatever. I ain't never, you know what I'm saying? I just be thinking now, like, damn, you been in this human body for how long? And you ain't master your shit yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, you how old and your mind still control you? You know what I'm saying? I don't be saying this to people, but this is what I be thinking. Like, based like in general about the world and shit. But yeah, cause I don't be talking to people. But yeah, though, man. That's another thing too, though, man. People get uncomfortable around people that's doing good for themselves. When you actually start taking yourself serious and prospering in life, people that's not, they gonna be intimidated by you and shit. Lone wolf is the way forward. Real talk. Real talk though. I've been noticing lately. What you been noticing? What, people weird as hell? Lone wolf is the way forward. Hell yeah, that's the only way forward. You can't grow in groups. You know what I'm saying? You gotta find your own path. The switch on people is crazy when you're in a higher vibration. Yeah, for real. Hey, motherfuckers get weird, man. They start getting jealous, intimidated. They start projecting the way they feel onto you. Like, they'll start looking at you like you think you better than them, but in reality, they think you better than them. So, you know what I'm saying? Instead of being inspired, you know, because hate is not real, inspiration not real. It's just hate and inspiration is the same feeling. It's the same emotion. It just depends on what you do with that emotion. When you see somebody doing good in life, you can either choose to go the hating route or you can choose to go the inspired route. But it's the same feeling. But most people, that pride, that ego shit, don't know how to kill the ego, the human body, you know what I'm saying? And that shit get in their way, they start hating. Instead of asking for help, asking for guidance, you know what I'm saying? You trigger them, you show them parts of themselves they need to work on. Yeah, that's why I tell people, bro, I'm a fucking mirror to people. I hold up a mirror to they. When people talk to me, it's basically like they looking in the mirror because I'm gonna show them their true self. And people can't handle that. They can't deal with it. And it's not, I ain't the type of person. A lot of people like just go around and try to like change people and shit. I don't do that. But when you talking to me, I'm gonna be me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna speak what I know. I'm gonna speak who I am, what I am. I'm not holding my tongue. I'm not holding back. I don't talk to people crazy or nothing. I'm a chill nigga. I talk regular. You know what I'm saying? But people just can't handle that shit. It be too much knowledge getting kicked down. And they, you know what I'm saying? Facts. This flesh experience different. I've heard saying behind every great man, a great woman can be there if aligned correctly. Nah, that's saying some bullshit, bro. Behind every great man is God. You know what I'm saying? Behind every great man is God for sure. But shit, nah. That come from shit like from a woman is cool for average man. They be lazy like, oh, bro, she helped me get back on my feet. Nigga, get your own self on your own feet, bro. It be shit like that. But for somebody to actually living righteous by God, a man that's actually righteous, you know what I'm saying? If anything, the woman gonna get in the way. You know what I'm saying? Anybody getting in the way. Like, you just gotta be, just you and God. That's all that is. Now, woman can add to that if she's the type of woman that deserves to be around you. She gotta be on what you want. That's all. She gotta be on what you want. If she ain't on what you want, ain't nothing to talk about. You change by living of yourself. Either they with you or drop away. Yeah. Like I said, it don't be no bad blood with me and nobody. If I realize you ain't meant to be in my life, we ain't gonna talk. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta cut shit off. People don't know how to cut shit off. You gotta cut off jobs. You gotta cut off family. You gotta cut off friends. Relationships. You gotta cut yourself off from the bad thoughts. You gotta cut yourself off from the bad choices you make. Like life, you just gotta cut shit off and see what stays and what's meant to be there. You know what I'm saying? They don't teach us in the classroom. Yeah, they don't even know this shit. So they can't even teach it. Yeah, they don't be knowing. Some teachers, bro, teachers be one of the lost, like the most lost motherfuckers for real. Man, to me, I feel like at a certain point, probably at the middle school, high school shouldn't even exist for real. Okay, you just wasting your damn life. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, motherfuckers only be knowing information. Yeah, so true. The better you do in exams, you better make it for society. Yeah, the better your grades are, the more programmed you are. For real. The better your grades are, the more you study, that's the more you get fucking programmed and programmed and programmed. Unless it's something you actually care about for real, like you want to do that for your life, cool. But as far as you just thinking you smart because you getting good grades in school, man, you got a rude awakening. And there's people out here that done grinded in school, thought they were about to be something in life. Graduated, work an average job, struggling, you know what I'm saying? But they thought they were gonna be something. Cause a piece of paper with a 80% on it told them they smart, you know what I'm saying? And then they spend all their time learning all this worldly shit, but they ain't learn their self internally. So now they still lost. You learning how to fucking do algebra and fractions and shit, and you don't know how to control your fucking mind. You know what I'm saying? That shit be crazy. Oh yeah, you on some shit. When a kid should be using their imagination, they being told to stop daydreaming, stay still, pay attention, all programming to be a good citizen. Yeah, real shit, man. People, that's what I'm saying, bro. If anything, as a kid, you supposed to learn physically. You know what I'm saying? Like majority of the time, when you learn as a kid in a fucking classroom, you should be doing activities with your learning each time. It need to be groups. There shouldn't be a reward when the class is good. Y'all work in groups. That's how it's supposed to be. We kids, we full of energy. We full of life. You know what I'm saying? You sit down in that damn chair, kindergarten through whatever grade, all day. You know what I'm saying? You as a kid, you bored, bro. Cause you like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Man, that shit some bullshit. Killing your damn spirit. That's what they doing. And then they like, okay, if you don't let us program you, we gonna take your ass to jail. Your mama going to jail. If you don't go to school, all the young kids that say they have ADHD, autism, etc. It's just they ain't made for the school bullshit. Hell yeah. Like I said, school is very important until a certain point though. You know, you need to learn how to add and read and write and count and shit like that. But after that, man, get me out of this bitch, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, get me out of here, man. They want your ass to stay programmed for life. Then, bro, you work Monday. I mean, you go to school Monday through Friday. Um, I mean, it's different time for different places, but most of the part, I think everybody go to school 8 hours. Monday through Friday, you go to school 8 hours. That's 40 hours a week. Then you get out here in the real world, you go to a job Monday through Friday, 8 hour shift, 40 hours a week. You know what I'm saying? At the job, you doing the same thing, sitting there being fucking programmed. Spirit is killed, man. People don't realize the real meaning for life. They don't know what the hell they here for. Because you come in here getting programmed off rip. You getting programmed from birth. You ain't even got time to question nothing. You ain't got time to find yourself. Nigga, soon you born, they get program you with fucking name. Oh shit. You do anything, now your parents gonna program you to tell you no, don't do that. You can't do, you know what I'm saying? That should be crazy. But trade up time for money, we want abundant, we don't need it. Trade up time for no way, job and job you hate. Hell yeah. Them jobs be bullshit. But you can't even focus on that shit though. Because a lot of people, I say woke in quotation marks. A lot of people that's woke, you know, um, they still programmed as well because they spend so much time focused on being programmed. You are still programmed and trapped because you focus on this. When you only supposed to focus on this shit to begin with, all this shit is fake. You supposed to realize this shit is programming and move on. You still giving it your attention, your energy. You know what I'm saying? By focusing on this shit. Focus on how fucked up the world is. Focus on this, focus on that. When you all you gotta do is literally just focus on growing internally. That's all you gotta do. And everything else gonna come from that. You know what I'm saying? Everything else gonna come from that. So true, the true war is to fight for your attention. Y'all got you focused on the wrong thing. Hey, right, that's it right there. Even programming, they not trying to program you because they want you like programmed on some shit like that. They ain't trying to actually program you. The programming comes from taking your attention. All the other shit just keep you sucked into it. You know what I'm saying? As long as they got your attention, you stuck. Like I said, so people think they woke, but you still focus on the bullshit. You still allowing what goes on in this world to affect your energy and to affect your spirit. They still got you. Until you start giving a fuck about this world and what goes on in it and realize you're not even from here. You don't control this shit. This day world you just living, you gonna always be trapped in this shit. You gonna remain programmed. I don't be giving a fuck, man. I ain't on social media. I don't watch the news. I don't even allow people to talk to me about shit like that. The news give you a story, everyone attention on it. Yeah, real shit. Oh, what the fuck? How do this shit? Alright. But yeah, man, I don't even allow people to talk to me about stupid shit, man. I'm to the point in my life now that, for so long, I tell people all the time, people talk to you when you having a conversation with somebody, it's about one of y'all, somebody is talking about what somebody care about. Anytime somebody talk to you, they talking to you about what they care about. So if what y'all having a conversation, when you talking to somebody, every time y'all have a conversation, if you don't care about y'all conversation, that's because they talking to you about what they care about, which means you don't relate to this motherfucker. You don't resonate with it. You don't align with it. It don't align with you. So that means you shouldn't be talking to this person. And you got to get to the point to where everybody you talking to about what you care about. And if they resonate with you, they align with you for your life, then they gonna care about the same thing, and y'all gonna talk about what y'all got in common. Boom, boom, boom. So I noticed ain't nobody on what I'm on, but I'm not faking it. I'm not gonna talk to you about shit I don't care about. So that caused me not to respond. That caused me to stay in my own world. And then when I say shit that I'm on my own world, people can't really relate, or they might feel bad because they not on their shit. They not focused on growing. That's when they start getting intimidated and shit, and feeling weird and jealous and uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? You are influenced by everything that has access to you. I'm with you 100%. I control none of my exposure so that I'm the biggest influence I have on myself. Real shit. 8 win 247. Real shit, man. Real shit. That's why you are who you hang around, and you turn into who you hang around. Real shit. Real talk. That's why you gotta only hang around yourself. You are who you spend the most time with. You spend the most time with yourself. You just be yourself. You spend the most time, all these people, all this bullshit. Boom, boom. What does it mean for woman you date that has a reappeared multiple times and you still see a vision where this guy giving a chance for manifestation materialize? Nah, man. You said you was dated, had a real period multiple times. Don't keep it G, bro. Once it's over, it's over. Cause if we gotta break up or some shit, that mean you did something so terrible that your energy is the worst. I can't even stand that shit no more. You gotta get from around me. It ain't no getting back cool with that. That's real. So really a test if I'm engaged. Nah, shit, you could just be manifesting that motherfucker if you think about them. Or if y'all in the same city or whatever, then y'all just having run-ins. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you talking about periods and they keep hitting you up on some shit. Hitting on the same person. Nah, that just nah. They did some that shit. They did some. That's why they doing that. Now motherfuckers is they'll do some. You cut them off. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn, they apologize and try to be back in your life. People fall for it. Take them back. Get cheated on again. Or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Bro, people treat you the best in the world, bro. The best that a motherfucker gonna treat you is after they did some fucked up shit to you. You know what I'm saying? That's the best they gonna treat you because they guilty, they got caught, they you know what I'm saying? They wronged you. Now they try to make it up. But you know, you will set that motherfucker back in your life. You gonna be going through it again, all that shit go away. That's how humans work though. They only feel, they do everything in their power to make shit right after they did something wrong. It's like righteousness comes out of motherfuckers after they already done fucked you over. And then when you accept them back in your life, now they gonna do it again. Cause that shit gone, they already got you back now. You need boundaries, then straightforward. Yeah, man. You gotta stand on principles. You gotta live by code. You ain't breaking for nobody. And if somebody break it, you break the bond. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? But nah, man. For me, it ain't no real parent back in my life, man. Your life can't be a revolving door. People just come in and out when they please. You know what I'm saying? This shit got a lock on it. When you leave my life, this door got a lock on it. It locked behind you. Like somebody in your house. When they leave your house, you lock the door behind them. That's how you gotta do your life, bro. You can't just have revolving doors. People just open your or door and lock. People come in your house, come in your life when they please and leave and come in and leave. Man, ain't nobody gonna ever respect you or take you serious. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take yourself serious. Real talk though. Oh, shit. Uh, People in the chat, what's going on with y'all? Make sure y'all hitting that like button. That's real. See, I'm an A. It be so plain. That's why I even consider asking if where's the personal love again already been pursued. You know what I'm saying? That's it. The woman, she gonna come into your life naturally. Whatever woman meant to be in your life gonna be there naturally. You know what I'm saying? Besides that, man, just keep focus on you, bro. Don't put if you gotta force it, that mean that shit ain't supposed to be there. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. Anything you gotta question, if you gotta question somebody in your life, that mean, they don't supposed to be in your shit. This shit supposed to flow. You ain't gonna have to question it. Just like when things going good in your life, man, you ain't questioning whether this a good thing for you. You know it's good for you. When you get a job paying you a lot of money, you don't question if this a good job. You know this job good. You know what I'm saying? You don't question if you eating healthy. You know you eating healthy, you feel good. You got abs, you got it's just, you know, meditation. You don't question if meditation good for you. You know it's good. You got peace. So same thing. When humans in your life, you don't question, okay, this person's supposed to be in my life or whatever, whatever. Boom. They just align with you. And you ain't gotta do no extra shit, no compromising, nothing else. I done did all the compromising I'm gonna do, and that was for me to align myself with God, align myself with my spirituality, align myself with peace. Anything else, man, I ain't compromising nothing for nobody. Ain't nothing compromised for. Ain't nothing to force. My life is great. I already got peace. You know what I'm saying? You already got your own business. You got your own car, your own house. You know what I'm saying? You doing your own thing. You got God. You learning. You got wisdom. What is you gonna? You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Ain't nothing somebody could bring your life but a distraction. For real though. Sound like even marriage a gimmick. For real, been so false narratives. Yeah, man, marriage, that shit bullshit, man. That shit pointless. You ain't gonna gain nothing from that. What do you get as a man? As a man, what do you get from marriage as a man? Nothing. You don't get nothing from that shit. There's no point. That's some more programming shit. You know what I'm saying? Then you motherfucker, you signing up for if y'all break up. First of all, if I gotta sign something to give you half or all of my shit, if we break up, that mean this shit is destined to fail. Why would I agree to give you all my shit if you're not even gonna be mine no more? What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That should be weird. Most people get fooled by thinking time and skill is a real thing. Like a big house or a large amount of money is hard to manifest than free coffee at $10, for example. Yeah, they think that's easier. You think that shit hard. You can create that resistance and shit. Your videos have been helping me live outside the matrix. I used to feel so many trappings about money, having my energy eaten away by other people and situations. You helped me detach and manifest. Salute. I'm glad to help, man. For sure. That's what's up. Yeah, take care of your energy. Take care of your heart. Protect anything that can hurt you. You gotta protect it. Like your heart. Your heart is the main thing, man. And that's why that's why they, like I say, all this programming shit. That's why they pushing relationships and shit. Cause they know bitches ain't shit. Excuse my language. But they know females ain't. That's why they, bro. All this shit. I can break all this shit down, man. In this modern world, if you got a girl that live for society, a female that live for the internet, a female that live by society standards, society thoughts, society rules, she don't know how to get off the internet, she don't know how to be alone. You know what I'm saying, man? You fucked up, bro. Don't even do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't even do it, bro. Because that's when your heart gets broke. Because you trust in some. First of all, you should never trust humans. Period. If you can't see what somebody thinking, you don't know what somebody thinking, you shouldn't trust them. Second off, you shouldn't trust somebody who not living for God. I ain't say believe in God. I say living. People believe in God but don't live righteous. Third, if you can't control your mind, your human body, you can't. If you a lustful person, I'm not. Come on, you can't be around me. I can't. You're not to be trusted. You're not even led by nothing righteous, no morals, no code. You led by your flesh. Your flesh controls you. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta protect your heart, protect your energy, no matter what, no matter who gotta get cut off. Anything that's a key to make you feel bad, to drain you, to make you sad and miserable, you gotta protect that shit from everybody. You literally gotta protect that shit like your life depends on it. Because the key and the source of your life does. I have to go. It's been a pleasure. I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everyone. I, Andrew, salute. Appreciate the nation.